Okay, YouTubers, this is Say Uncle. I just finished my Citadel, Cerakoting my Citadel 1911, and this is the outcome of it. I am very pleased with it again. What I did was I replaced the original grip with the Wilson Combat grip. Turned out very nice. I mean, this is very, very good texturing. I switched out the old parts. Let me see here. The hammer, the disconnector, the sear, and the trigger are all Wilson Combat parts. This two-piece magazine well is from Fusion Firearm. One of the best. They're my favorite for mag wells. This is the finish, almost finished, I should say. The only thing that's missing is I need to polish this barrel, and I'm going to replace this with, I'm waiting for the parts from Wilson Combat to come in. I'm going to replace this, the bushing, the guide rod, to a standard spring and spring stop. But it's nice, but I really don't like this full-length guide rod at all. So everything else looks good. I mean, I'm very pleased with it. I mean, the finish came out very nice, and it's a really, really good coating. You know, I mean, I did some modification to the trigger. Oh yeah, and also the main spring, the recoil spring, I switched it out to an 18-pound Wilson Combat spring. I mean, it's really nice now. I mean, it's really nice. And oh, guess what? Ever since I put the Cerakoting on, the frame to slide fit, it's a lot tighter. I mean, there's still some movement, but not as much as before. Particularly here as well. I mean, there's still a little bit of movement, but still very tight. I can't wait to take this to the range and see how good of a group it is. I love this 1911. I mean, it looked like it's a high-end 1911. And I tested it, played around with the spring. Load just fine. Crisp spring. Snap caps. It's a really crisp trigger, about 5 pounds. Look at that, man. Love it. This is the original mag that came with it. I bought a Novak mag. It's made by the same company, ACT Act Mag, except this one has a Novak, whatever, the Novak name on it. Still an 8-round, very nice magazine. I'm going to pick up the camera and give you the close-up of this bad boy. And I sold my Metro Arm 1911, the one that I had. I customized. A friend of mine, oh come on here, who is a retired police officer, I showed it to him and he liked it so much and he asked for me to sell it to him, so I did. Looks like it's a high-end 1911. I mean, Kimbers and all them, I think they use the same finish system. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I've heard. since I have the full guide, the full length guide rod, I can't cock it up for you guys to take a look at it. And that is the reason why I do not like, or do not prefer, I should say, the full length guide rod. If I had the standard one, all I had to do is just push it against a hard surface or something, and it would be cocked and for you guys to take a look at. This thing came out really, really nice. Let me see if I can do this here. So all in all, Wilson Combat Parts runs me about 80 bucks plus this mag well, another 60 bucks. For a $400 gun, so I invested another 100 bucks per se into it. This whole gun I have invested in it. See, the gun costs $400. Shipping costs $25. Federal licensing fee is another $20, so let's say about $450 plus another 100 bucks, $550 altogether. And this gun I love so much. You know, all you need to take is to the range and take a look at it. Alright guys, that's it for now. Bye.